Responsibility, the primal force of life. In every human action, there is a force moving silently behind the scenes. A force that needs no teacher, no command, no pressure. It awakens the moment life begins and stays with us for as long as we breathe. This force is responsibility. Responsibility is life's automatic program. Responsibility is not a moral obligation, not a social rule. It is the instinct woven into the deepest layers of life, the very first program written into our being. It is what makes us protect our bodies, shield our families, stabilize our communities, and guard the beliefs we hold true. We don't do these things because someone said you should. We do them because life itself whispers, you must. A life continues because it fulfills responsibility to the body, to the bloodline, to the tribe, to the civilization. Responsibility is the first mission life assigns to itself. The first meaning of life, to protect and to continue. We search for meaning in philosophy, in questions, in faith. But the first meaning of life is already written in us at birth. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Protect your people. Protect your principles. Continue life forward. Your body is your responsibility. Your family is your responsibility. Your values and your civilization, also your responsibility. And the stronger a person's responsibility becomes, the clearer they act, the steadier they stand, the more effectively they live. Responsibility determines whether life succeeds in continuing itself. It is the first promise life makes to the universe. But sometimes responsibility dims. Life is not always gentle. Trauma, environment, broken teachings, false beliefs, the distortion of society, all can weaken the responsibility we were born with. Some lose the ability to care for themselves. Some lose patience with family. Some lose trust in their people. Some lose their direction, their ideals, their inner order. Responsibility never truly disappears. It only sleeps, buried deep in consciousness, waiting to be awakened. And when the first meaning weakens, life calls upon the second, the meaning of consciousness. The second meaning of life, awareness, awakening, and choice. If the first meaning is automatic, the second is intentional. Through awareness, we rediscover why life exists, not just for the individual, but for the harmony of the whole. When a person understands that the ultimate aim of the divine is balance, resonance, and unity, they recalibrate their direction. Consciousness gives us power to reclaim responsibility, to choose again, to redefine what life means. This is life's compensation mechanism. When the first meaning falters, the second meaning lights the way. From self-continuation to collective continuation, the first meaning serves the self. The second meaning serves the whole. Then we finally understand. Protecting the body is protecting life itself. Protecting the family is protecting the core of humanity. Protecting the group is protecting the foundation of civilization. Protecting ideals is protecting the future of humankind. Responsibility expands from the personal to the collective. Life expands from the self to the divine. A mature life no longer lives only for itself. It lives for harmony. Responsibility is the bridge to divinity. The more responsibility a person carries, the closer they approach the divine. Divinity is not power, not miracle. It is the unconditional protection of universal harmony. Responsibility is the most tangible form of the path toward divinity. It lifts us from the small self to the great self, from the finite to the infinite. Responsibility is life's response to the universe. It is humanity's most honest connection to God. Conclusion: true responsibility is the guardianship of the entire life system. Responsibility is not a burden, not a sacrifice. It is life's way of completing itself, fulfilling itself, becoming whole. When a person understands the first meaning of life and uses the second to awaken, align, and expand, their life enters a greater field of power. The power of walking with the divine, the power of resonating with the whole, the power of rising toward the light. Through responsibility,